Everyone's telling you to sit and heal, but what if I told you that that's exactly what's keeping you stuck? The real reason you're not moving forward has nothing to do with you needing time or space. It's because you don't know your worth. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why healing is not the key and how shifting your mindset can completely change the entire direction of your life. But that's not all. Stick with me because I'm going to reveal the number one thing that you're doing that's actually sabotaging your progress. It took me 5+ years to figure this out, and it's going to take you however long this video is. Let me start with something controversial. Beyonce's 24-hour rule. She says that she gives herself 24 hours to be upset, be down the dumps, and then she keeps moving after those 24 hours are up. Sounds a little bit harsh, doesn't it? Yeah. But hear me out. Everyone keeps telling you to heal, to wallow, to take time and recover. But here's the kicker. Healing isn't what's holding you back. It's the endless days of sitting in your sadness waiting for some magical moment where you're fixed. The truth is, staying in the pain is the only thing that lets your pain control you. I'm not being mean here. Of course, take a day to grieve, but don't let that grieving stretch into weeks and months. Get up. You are not a victim of your heartbreak. You are just someone who has been through something. And it probably was something very traumatizing, but you're gonna learn from it. You're gonna stand up and be stronger and smarter than ever. Now stop letting your past heartbreaks define you. You are not the sum of your pain. You are more than that. Be Beyonce, have your day to grieve, then show the world that you are that girl and you're gonna stand up and you're gonna move on. This one is really huge and will definitely change how you think about any relationships moving forward. Think of every relationship as data. All you're doing is collecting data on what you want and what you don't want. Forget the failures, every person you've loved and lost, and every bad decision that you've made in the past. All of that is actually a lesson. Think of it as a blueprint. It's a blueprint for what you do and don't want moving forward. The moment you stop seeing relationships as failures and you start seeing them as research, you free yourself. It wasn't wasted time. It was just you collecting information. So stop acting like you need to heal from your mistakes. Instead, you're collecting data and using it to build the future that you deserve. Remember this, every single relationship you were in was only giving you clarity on your standards and your boundaries. Now that you know, you can make smarter decisions next time. You are the architect of your future. You don't let your past define you, you let it teach you. You are a student of life, and those relationships, those failures, was just data. On to my next point. Not only are you a student of life, but you are also the CEO of your life. You're a business, period. You are the CEO of your life, and as a CEO, you set the standard. No one gets to treat you any less than what you are, and you are a high-value, non-negotiable force. If someone doesn't respect you, fire them. If they bring nothing but drama, fire them. We are not running a charity here. You are not obligated to keep anyone in your life who does not meet your standards. Letting someone stay in your life just because it's comfortable is how you stay stagnant. Let them go. And just in case you didn't hear it, let's play this back, Ayla, and let's put it in slow-mo. Let them go. Stop trying to hold on to people who don't add value. There is no room in your business for low-effort employees. You are the CEO. It's time to start firing and make space for people who are aligned with your company's values. My next one is my favorite. It's one of my favorites, but I stole this from my girl Mel Robbins, and it's called the let them theory. Mel Robbins gets it. Let them. If someone doesn't respect you, let them. If someone doesn't text back, let them. If someone's not showing up for you, let them. Their actions are speaking louder than anything you could ever say to them. Here's what's crazy. We waste so much energy on people who don't even deserve it. Chasing them, fixing them, justifying their actions. Stop. Let them show you who they are, and then let them walk away, or you walk away. The right people don't need convincing. If they don't want to treat you right, let them go. Actually, open the door for them and welcome them out. You are saving yourself time, emotional energy, and your overall emotional bandwidth. And you know what? That's a win. Your life is too valuable to be spending on people who don't respect it. Are you getting it? I don't think you're getting it. We're gonna keep this going and we're gonna move on to my next point. Maybe you'll get it at some point. Here's one of the hardest truths. You have a role in everything. But don't get it twisted. This is not about blaming yourself. This is about taking your power back and asking yourself, what role did I play in this situation? What red flags did I ignore? What actions did I take that led me here? It is very easy to ask yourself these questions, but it's hard not to blame yourself. That's not what we're doing here. Do not blame yourself. This is not a self-blame session. This is a self-accountability session. The second you start taking accountability for your actions is the second you stop being a victim and is the second you start taking control. You wanna know the painful truth? I know you don't, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because I'm going to be a big sister and I'm going to tell you what you don't want to hear. If you keep letting the same patterns happen, you're choosing to stay stuck. What did Albert Einstein say? He said something along the lines of, I'll quote it. He said something along the lines of, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. I love being Delulu, but I don't want to be insane. We can be Delulu for our goals and our dreams. But when it comes to healing and relationships, let's not be stupid. Let's not be insane. Listen to Albert Einstein if you're not going to listen to me. So here's the thing. How do you not stay stuck? Instead of sitting in your guilt, you use it. What did this teach you? How will you move differently next time? Break the cycle now, or it's going to keep repeating. The past loves to repeat itself until you learn your lesson. Learn it now, or you're gonna have to learn it later. Take it from me. I learned a lot of lessons that I could have learned much earlier. I'm trying to save you some time and your collagen, because we're not getting any younger. Learn from your mistakes now. Here's another harsh reality, but it's just a little bit softer because I think you need a hug right now. I think I've been a little bit harsh. You have been holding yourself hostage for something you did not know better about. You've been beating yourself up for staying too long, trusting the wrong people, or just ignoring the red flags. But here's the thing. You did not know then what you know now. You cannot punish yourself for being human. Once you've learned the lesson, it is time for you to let go. It's not about holding on to your guilt. It's about growing from it. You did the best that you could with the knowledge that you had at the time, and you need to have peace in knowing that. Now that you know better, it's time to do better. But before we move on, I do want to make a point about healing that I see that a lot of people do and that I actually have done myself. I'm going to move off the fluff and cut to the chase. I think that people hide behind the idea of needing to heal because they are just simply afraid of putting themselves back out there again and getting hurt. They tell themselves that I need to heal, but what they're really saying is, I'm afraid of rejection, I'm afraid of vulnerability, and I'm afraid of getting hurt again. Healing can feel very safe. It's very easy to tell yourself that you are not ready and that you need more time than you've already given yourself. But here's the truth, and I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You're not healing. You're avoiding. You're afraid to step into something real because you've convinced yourself that it's easier to stay in your comfort zone. But here's the thing. Staying in the shadows is not healing. It's hiding. It's self-sabotage. And I don't know about you, but I don't hide from anything or anybody, especially not myself. The longer you cling to this idea of healing is the longer that you're allowing fear to control your life. You are the captain of your own ship. You do not need more time to heal. You need more courage to take the risk. I need you to find comfort and be okay with the fact that you will never be 100% ready. But that's exactly why you need to take the leap. Stop using healing as a crutch. It's time to face the fear and step back into the world with confidence. If you want to move on, if you want to level up, you have to be willing to be vulnerable again. I know it's scary, but it's the only way you are going to unlock the life that you deserve. Here's the final truth bomb, and I promise Big Sister is going to be nice after this. Now that you know these things, it is now on you. It's not about healing, it's about choices. Now that you know better, it's on you to do better. I wish I can put my finger through the camera and just bump your forehead when I say you. You know what I'm saying? I just it's on you. You can't keep blaming your ex or your past for your choices that you make today. And here's my little Easter egg. This is the #1 thing that you are doing to sabotage your progress. It is the simple act of staying stuck. The moment you decide to stop sitting in your pain and start taking ownership of your life, you take your power back. You stop letting your past dictate your future, and you stop being a victim of your circumstances. Stop making excuses. Your growth depends on your decisions. Don't keep repeating the same patterns. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back that did not hear me. Don't keep repeating the same patterns. Take responsibility, take charge, and build a life that you deserve. We have made it to the end of the video, but before I release you off into the world, here are a few key takeaways to help you on your journey of moving on. I'm going to repeat myself. You've been told that healing is the answer, but I am here to tell you that it's not. The real key to truly getting over something is knowing your worth and taking control of your life. Healing can become a crutch when it's used as an excuse to avoid putting yourself out there again. It's time to stop using your past pain as a shield and use it as fuel to get you what you deserve. Your value isn't tied in the mistakes that you've made or the people who did not treat you right. You are not broken, you are building. Every experience, good or bad, is just data for your future. It's time for you to take charge and fire those people who don't value you and hire the people who do. The only way forward is by knowing your worth and acting on it. So I'm gonna leave you with a challenge. Take a moment today and ask yourself, what am I tolerating right now that I shouldn't? Where have I been using healing as a crutch instead of taking action to control my life? Don't let the fear of being vulnerable and moving on keep you stuck. I promise you there is so much waiting for you, but only if you make the choice to stop playing small. You deserve to live a life of love, respect, and everything that you could ever want. But it starts with you knowing your worth first. All right, that is all from me, folks. Big sister is done being harsh, but I'm harsh because I love you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification button so that you are notified every time I post a new video. Remember to stay hot and don't let healing be your crutch. Stand up, stand tall, and start walking in your power. I love you. Mwah. Bye.